Hey everybody, I am CJ Rosenbaum and thank you for joining us for Breaking News, Rosenbaum Famularo, the law firm behind Amazon Seller's Lawyer. And I am probably the most blessed man in the universe because I have this little guy right here. Can you introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Max.
This is my boy Max Rosenbaum and he's got a question that I'm going to answer. So Max, what is your question?
What is going on Amazon?
I'm going to tell you what's going on Amazon. I hope you guys are okay with this. Come on, stand up straight, little guy. I'm going to tell you what is going on Amazon. First, when Amazon has been asking for more and more information, they're worse than ever. They're asking for the same information that you've already provided, that we have already provided when we're drafting your plans of action. And what we're doing lately is we are really making it simple. I mean, really, hey, it says hi, Max, right there on the screen. Ivy just said hi, Max. So what we're doing right now, when they're asking for the same information repeatedly, we're making it as simple as possible. We do it numerically. Here's what you asked for. Here's where it's attached. Here's what you want. Here's where it's attached. Get your hands out of your mouth there, boy. Come on. You are live on Facebook. Okay? You good? All right. You got a question for me?
What else is going on Amazon?
That's a great question, Max. I'll tell you what else is going on Amazon. Stay away from Sony products, okay? Sony started giving sellers a hard time in the UK a few weeks ago, and now it's expanding to the United States. So if Sony is not a big portion of your income, okay? If Sony is not a major one of your products, and even if one of it is, you may want to reel in a little bit of your Sony products as they are coming after sellers. We don't know the underlying reason why. Sony has never been a company like Apple, where they just cut sellers' legs off, but they are lately causing problems for sellers. So don't needlessly get into Sony. And if it's a small part of your business, you may want to consider not selling Sony products for the time being. And we will report back when we think it's safe for you to get back into Sony products. Max, any other questions?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
What else is going on?
What else is going on Amazon?
What else is going on Amazon? I love this kid. He's my boy. Well, IP complaints are as big as ever. What we're starting to see is intellectual property right complaints being made against sellers who are selling promotional items. So even where you can show where you got your items from, you may want to stay away from some things and do some research on the forums. We're also seeing more and more suppliers refuse to give you good invoices. And if a supplier is refusing to give you an invoice, don't buy your products from them. You have to buy products from a seller who will give you good invoices in case you receive the inauthentic complaint. Also, we've seen over the last week or so, come on, buddy. What we've seen over the last week or so are counterfeit complaints being accepted by Amazon without any test buys. So it's a small portion that we're seeing, a small portion of the complaints. But we just thought you should know about this. Some counterfeit complaints are being accepted by Amazon without test buys. This is relatively new. You got another question for me?
Yeah.
What's your question?
What else is going on Amazon?
I am glad you asked what else is going on Amazon. Okay. Well, some of you may have received some really, really super stressful emails where the subject line says you can't sell on Amazon, but the body doesn't match. If you open your email before you have a heart attack, relax. You can deal with any suspension, any ASIN suspension. We've seen over the last week, maybe 10 days, where the subject line on the email does not match at all what's in the body. So read the entire email, check your performance notifications. All right, Max, any more questions?
Yes. What else is going on Amazon?
What's really important for sellers to know on Amazon is that there are some fantastic events coming up. On Thursday, my partner Anthony Famularo will be flying from Kennedy Airport to Minneapolis to speak at Midwest Ecom. It is one of the greatest events for sellers in the summer. You'll learn a lot. There's tremendous networking opportunities and inspiration. Anthony will be there. And for all the attendees, you'll be getting, bless you, what? For all the attendees, you'll get a free copy of our suspension book, How to Avoid Suspensions and How to Deal with Suspensions if you should get one. Also, we just started working on our rewrite. The book we have right now is the 2017-2018 edition. And me and Vincent Famularo, one of our top paralegals here, are adding updates for the 2018-2019 edition, and that should be out within another month or so. Also, for sellers, whether you're on Amazon or on other platforms, we're coming out with books of trademark law for sellers, copyright law for sellers, brand protection for sellers, and how to learn and how to deal with Chinese IP law for sellers. for Amazon sellers and also sellers on all platforms. And that concludes this breaking news. Okay, watch for the IP complaints, read your emails. And of course, if you are shopping on Amazon, please use the Amazon Smiles program and pick the Ty Lewis Campbell Foundation, TY, Ty Lewis Campbell Foundation. For every purchase that you make on Amazon, they will donate a small portion. It costs you nothing to the charity. And this charity does nothing except raise money to find better treatments and to try and find a cure for pediatric cancer. So that's why I have my boy right next to me right now, so I can stress the importance. Anybody can get sick. Anybody can suffer tragedy. Use Amazon Smiles. Choose the Ty Lewis Campbell Foundation. And thank you for watching. Max, I want to say thank you.
Thank you.
And this is Max's debut video. I hope to have him on a little bit more. We got to get him a suit and tie. Thank you again.
I don't.
Good job, man. You rock.
Thanks.
What do you think? How many people do you think were watching that thing?